case here, and as you can see, it also has the speakers built in. This compartment here actually has the plug. It's a stereo reel-to-reel player. It has this classic retro look that I really love. It's possibly the best looking reel-to-reel device that I have currently in my small collection of reel-to-reel players. What I really like about this is that classic 50s or 60s look. It is quite nice. Let's go through some of the features here. The main transport here is your stop. This is actually, it says stop, but it's actually your pause button. And this is your play button. It says start. This is your rewind or forward button. So start. Stop. That stops it. Start again. Pause. That pauses it. That releases it. And when you stop it, you can actually rewind. Stop, and you can forward. Now loading the tape through this mechanism is actually very easy. This is not like the other reel-to-reel players that I have that you have to snake things through. Literally, you just pass it through these two ends. Make sure that it sits. There are these rollers at the end here. You have to make sure that it fits right on top of it. And once it fits on the pin, you're good to go. So that's what I do, and it is really easy. Okay, so let's pay attention to this side here. This is actually quite innovative. This one knob here is your on and off. It goes on and off, on and off. The thing is, it also serves as the speed selector for the tape. As you guys know, reel-to-reel players, they play at different speeds. The normal consumer reel-to-reel players would play at from 1/7/8 inches per second. That's usually the slowest speed, which is ironically the speed that a compact cassette will play at. Or play at 3/3/4 inches per second, or IPS. That is the mid-tier speed that I would say a lot of these commercial tapes were recorded at that speed. It's not the best sound, it's not the highest fidelity sound, and the fastest speed is 7.5 inches per second. When it's lowest is 7.5 IPS. When it's at the mid position, that's 3/3/4 IPS, and when it's pulled out fullest, then it's 1/7/8 IPS. So 3 speeds depending on how far you lift this. Another thing to note about this knob is that for you to change the speed, you cannot change the speed mid play, or it won't allow you to do that. You're gonna have to stop the tape, you're gonna have to turn it off, and then you can change the speed. When it's in the on position, this will not budge at all. So when it's in the on position, you'll hear the engine whirling, like you can hear right now, a little hum. And then when you press start, so that's the wrong speed for the album. It's not recorded at this speed. So that's why you heard it a bit faster than it should be. So I'm gonna have to turn this off, pull this out to the mid position, because this was recorded at 3/3/4, and then turn it back on, and then press play. And for a portable device like this, because of the built-in speaker, you'll find it to be very convenient, right? Very convenient. Now let's move on to this dial here. This dial here is the record level control. So, as the name implies, you use this when you're recording. So you can increase the levels as you see fit. And this one here is your volume control. It says monitoring, but that's your volume control. This also doubles as a switch for the speaker. So for example, if this is playing and I lift it up, I lift this up, I can turn off the speaker. If I want to regulate the volume, I'm just gonna dial it to the left or to the right. So just demonstrate that. I'm gonna change the volume right now as it's playing from high volume to low volume, and I'm gonna turn off the speaker. Just by lifting up, I turn off the speaker to re-engage, push back in, and that re-engages the speaker. This one here is the balance control wheel. So this allows, because it's stereo, I think it has 2 speakers built in here. It changes the balance between the left to the right speaker. So this is the basic operation of this Uher SR1 reel-to-reel player. I'm sure there are more things I could have covered, but for now, this should do for this video. Thanks for joining me. Und der Herrgott schaut an